My name is Jesse Keeper, and I'm going to show you guys how to shingle a roof. Okay, your first step is to put your roof edge on the roof, and to do that you need to measure what length you need on the roof edge. So the first thing you need to do is to measure the bottom or the eave of your roof. So that's 8 foot and 1/8 inch. So you come over here, you measure to the desired length. Take out your tin snips and cut. The next step is to nail the roof edge on the roof every 16 inches or so. Your next step is to put the roof edge on the gable end of your roof or the sides. To do that, you measure from your roof edge on your eave and up, and make sure that you go a little bit longer than the peak so that your roof edge can butt up to it from the other side. So that's about 50 inches right there. So you measure it out, 50. Your next step is to just nail the roof edge on the roof, making sure that this roof edge is flush with your bottom roof edge. And repeat for the other side. Next, you want to put the weather guard on the bottom of your roof and pull the paper from the bottom so that it sticks. Just to put the felt paper on the roof and staple it on. The next step is to nail your starter shingles on the bottom of the roof, making sure that the bottom of your shingle is flush with the bottom of the roof edge and the side of your shingle is flush with the side of your roof edge. And once it gets to the end, you want to cut the excess starter shingle off. Repeat the steps for cutting your other two starter shingles. Next step is to put the starter shingles on the roof, beginning with the longest starter shingle and going up and ending with your smallest starter shingle. So what you want to do when you're nailing these shingles on is you want to make sure that you're putting the nail in the nail line that's clearly indicated on the shingle right up here. And once that's done, you want to put your second shingle on, and you want to make sure that the bottom of this shingle is lined up with the top line right here, so that you have a good 5 5/8 showing on your shingle. Your next step is to just start shingling, using 5 nails per shingle. And to make sure that you're going straight, you got to make sure that your seams are nice and tight from shingle to shingle. If your seam is off on the top, that means you're going downhill, and if it's off on bottom, that obviously means you're going uphill. So just make sure that your seams are nice and tight, and on this bottom row again, make sure that your Bottom shingle lines up with the bottom of your roof edge, and shingle. Any excess, make sure that you cut it off. And your final step is to put the ridge shingles on the top to enclose your roof. Now, a ridge shingle measures 12 inches. So what you want to do is you want to make a mark at 6 inches, and that tells you where you want your shingle, because 6 inches should be at the peak of your roof. So measure 6 inches, make a mark with your pencil or your knife. Make sure it's in the middle of your roof there. And then you want one nail on each side. And since we don't have another half of the roof, that'll do. Repeat until your entire peak is covered.